I got digital dash, can't ride with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I ride through your block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitches say. I got digital dash, can't ride with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I have in the bins and pull out.
Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fizz back in with yet another video today. I'm coming to you guys with another build video, but today I got y'all with a special build. It's actually one of the better builds in the game and one of the better names for builds. It's going to be the two-way slashing shot creator, kind of more like a Michael Jordan, a Jordan type of build. Now, for this build, like I'll do with every single other build, just because it's one of the better builds, doesn't mean I'm gonna do it differently. I'm gonna do it the same as I always do: position, height, weight, wingspan, attributes, takeover, all the way down to the best setup for the finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defensive. So yeah, man, for that alone, go ahead, please leave a like on this video. It helps it go out to a lot more people. Subscribe if you're new. But without further ado, let's go ahead, hop straight into it. No more talk. Alright, so for the position, now you can make this at point guard, shooting guard, small forward, and power forward. Small forward and shooting guard are the best ones. I tried to make it at power forward, but this is actually one of those builds that's better at the small forward position. At the power forward, you'll get a lot more playmaking, but you get way more defensive on this build. Like, you only get like 11, so you can try to get it at power forward, but shooting guard and small forward in general is just better. So yeah, we are gonna go with the small forward position. All right, next is going to be the height, weight, wingspan. Now for the height, weight, wingspan, this is where you're going to be pretty much molding your player to get your max caps, whether it's your three-pointer, your driving dunk, all this type of stuff is going to be changing depending on what you go for your height, weight, and wingspan. So for the height, we're going to go with 6'7" on the height, 220 on the pound. So it's not minimum and it's not max, but it's kind of more towards the middle, and it's going to really help you get a really decent strength, and it's also going to help you get a really decent interior defense. Now, we're going to get into that later. Then wingspan, that's just going to be a 7-foot wingspan, and that's going to be pretty much the best height, weight, wingspan for this build. Now, the only thing that's not going to be changing any of the max caps and stuff like that is going to be the body type. This is completely up to you. Me personally, I try to go built every single time though. So yeah. All right, next is going to be the attributes. Now for the attributes, we're going to end up with 14 finishing, 21 shooting, 14 playmaking, and 20 defensive. Now for the physicals, we're going to end up with max speed, acceleration. Strength is going to be pretty much weighted off of the interior defense, vertical, same thing, going to be weighted off your drive and dunk. And then stamina, we got that up to an 85. You don't need to go too far. It's going to be fine at 85. At 99, it's going to go up to an 89. It's going to be fine with that. Then when it comes to the finishing, to get 14 finishing badges, you're going to be maxing out your drive and layup, drive and dunk, stand and dunk. Post control is going to be up to a 50. For the shooting, this is how you kind of get it to be a two-way slashing shot creator. The three-pointer is only going to be at an 81. That's going to go up to an 85 at 99. Free throw, you're actually going to have a free throw in this build that's going to be at an 85, but it's going to go up to an 89 at 99. And then the mid-range, that's pretty much going to be max, and at 99, it's going to be a 98. For the playmaking, to get 14 badge upgrades, you're going to be pretty much maxing out the ball handle and speed with ball while also having the pass accuracy up to a 76. That's going to get you 14 playmaking. Then for the 20 defensive, you're going to be maxing out the perimeter defense, defensive rebound. Then you're going to have a 67 on offensive rebound, a 75 on block, and then for whatever we had left over, that's what we end up putting on our interior defense. So yeah, man, that's going to be pretty much the best attributes and the best pretty much badge layout for this build. All right, so next, this build doesn't get sharp takeover. If you tweak it a little bit, you can, but it's not going to give you the name. So for this build, we're going to go with finishing moves and enhanced jump shot contest. If you watch my takeover video where I went over in detail ranking the takeovers, you would know that finishing moves and enhanced jump shot are definitely top 3. Are they number 1? I didn't have it at that. You don't necessarily need finishing moves, but when it comes to the plus and stuff like that, these two takeovers are going to give you the best pluses, so that's kind of my reasoning for going with these. So we're going to go with finishing moves and enhanced jump shot contest, and the build comes out as a two-way slashing shot creator, similar to Gordon Hayward, George Gervin, and Brandon Ingram. So yeah, man, that's going to be the build. All we got left to go over for the build is going to be the bad setup for the finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defensive. So yeah, man, let's go ahead, hop straight into it. All right, next is going to be the best finishing bad setup for this build. So for the best finishing bad setup for this build, we have 14 badge upgrades to work with. So we're going to have Hall of Fame Posterizer that's going to help you get as many contact dunks as possible. Still your finisher, Hall of Fame, that's going to get you the best animation possible every single time. And that's very overpowered for a lot of things in this game that you can do on offense, because offense is what's overpowered. So you want to be able to get the best animation possible at a consistent rate, because the more you miss, the harder it is going to be to lose. The harder it is going to be to win, because the more stops people get on you, the harder it's going to be to win. That makes a lot of sense, but in a game like this, offense is overpowered. So it's a lot harder to get stops. So you got to be able to do what you're going to do on offense. Heat Seeker is going to help you get Takeover a lot faster. Lob City Finisher is one of the best bronze badges in the game. It's going to help you catch lobs and throw down lobs at a way higher rate. Then we got Giant Slayer to pretty much negate the height advantage and shot contest in this game. And it's going to be canceling out badges like Rim Protector. So yeah, man, that's going to be the best finishing bad setup for this build. Alright, next is going to be the best shooting badge setup for this build. Now for the best shooting badge setup, first things first, we're going to start it off with Hall of Fame Blinders. Blinders is definitely the best shooting badge in the game. It's going to be pretty much negating, or the best badge for negating shot contests in this game, especially for people coming from the sides. Then we have badges like Green Machine to pretty much whenever you're getting greens and consecutively getting greens, the next green is going to be that much easier to get. Then when it comes to Hot Shot, pretty much it's just going to make you a lot easier, or your build a lot easier to get Takeover. Hot Zone Hunter, whenever you get hot zones, it's going to help you shoot a lot better. Make percentage is going up. Green window is going to get bigger as you get Hot Zone Hunter on top of hot zones. Your make percentage is going to go up even more, and your green window is going to get even bigger. Then we have a badge like Deep Threes to be able to shoot deep threes at a way higher rate, where limitless range threes. Pretty self-explanatory. Deadeye, that's going to be canceling out the shot contest. Not as good as Blinded, but it does do its job. Then we have a badge like Stop and Pop for whenever we are trying to do standstill threes. We can do that. Now, if you're a person that do off the dribble threes, just put on circus threes. But that's more for stat backs. So yeah, man, that's going to be the best shooting badge setup for this build. Alright, next is going to be the best playmaking badge setup for this build. Now, for the best playmaking badge setup, we have 14 badge upgrades. We're going to be maxing out all these badges for what our build can get. So, we're going to have Gold Quick First Step. That's going to be pretty much allowing us to speed boost at the highest rate possible for our build, because we don't get Hall of Fame. Ankle Break is going to be able to take ankles at the highest rate possible. Pretty much, literally, the only badge you need to take ankles in this game is the best badge to take ankles in this game by far. Anytime somebody goes the wrong way, you're going to see them in the ankle breaker animation. Then we have a badge like Handles for Days to pretty much negate the stamina issue. And then we have a badge like Unblockable that you literally have to negate badges like or Pickpocket, High Steal Rating, all that type of stuff. Now, you still going to get ripped? Yes. But if you don't have this badge on, I'm telling you right now, you're going to get ripped at a really, really high rate. So yeah, man, go ahead, put Unpluckable to Hall of Fame. But yeah, man, that's going to be the best playmaking badge setup for this build. Alright, and last but not least is going to be the best defensive badge setup for this build. Now, for this build, we don't have a steal rating, so this is going to be very simple for what we're going to be putting up. Hall of Fame Cleanser is going to help us play the best on-ball defense possible with this build. Whether you're playing full court, half court, screen, ISO especially, it's going to help you play the best on-ball defense possible and help you get in people's body and bump them as much as possible. Rebound Chaser, that's going to help you get as many rebounds as possible. Chase Down Artist, that's going to help you get a lot more chase down blocks. It's even going to be unlocking chase down block animations at bronze, and as you keep going up and up and up on the tiers, it's going to be even better and faster animations. Intimidator is going to be pretty much getting you the best shot contest every single time, whether you're on the perimeter or in the interior. It's going to help you get the best shot contest possible. Then we have a badge like Rim Protector to enhance badges like Chase Down Artist and Intimidator, while also unlocking blocking animations, while also improving your blocking ability, while also enhancing your teammates' takeover whenever you do get a block, while also enhancing your takeovers on top of that when you're at the park for whenever you get a hard foul. Then last but not least, if we don't have Interceptor, then pretty much the best badge to negate people that try to throw lobs or catch lobs off a pitch, so you can bump people so that they don't get into those animations that they're trying to get into. And yeah, we have that at gold. So yeah, man, that's going to be the best defensive badge setup for this build. But yeah, man, that's going to be the best two-way slashing shot creator build in NBA 2K21 Next Gen. And that alone, I gave you guys pretty much everything that you could possibly ask for this build: the position, height, weight, wingspan, attributes, all the way down to the takeover, and the best bad setups for the playmaking, shooting, finishing, and defensive. So yeah, man, for that alone, go ahead, leave a like on this video. It helps us out a lot. Subscribe if you're new. We're on the road to 100K. Turn on post notifications for the first to every single one of my videos. Share this video to anybody you think as well. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man, and I'm out the bit, man.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Bands to make her talk. If she don't wanna speak, then that shit chalk. I came in peace till that boy talk. I'm on my knees and I'm praying to the Lord. Last year they said I was dreaming a lot. Just 1 year later and we still won't stop. Been stacking my paper, best where I know.